Is one of the top tourism destinations in Texas, and that means living there can be costly. And city leaders are now looking at affordable housing plans. Sunrise reporter Chelsea Torres is there this morning. And Chelsea, how soon do we anticipate these discussions taking place?
Mike, tomorrow evening there will actually be a public hearing about the submission of having this new public housing project right here in Port Aransas, and it's called Palladium Port Aransas. We spoke to the community as well as the city manager to find out why something like this is even needed.
I mean, some of us said, oh, we'll sell our houses and move there. I mean, it was lovely. Nice apartments, nice sizes, nice.
Gratitude Boutique owner Sally Marco believes the new long-term housing complex, Palladium Port Aransas, will be a good addition to the town. She says since moving here 20 years ago, her home has already gone up in price 4 times.
It's just the short-term rental thing that, and I mean, people have money and they want to invest here, and that's great. But then there's not lots of housing because it's all lots of short-term.
Come Thursday evening, there will be a public hearing about what is next for the housing project.
No objection to the project moving forward and applying for the 4% tax credit bonds through the Texas Department of Housing and Community Affairs in January of 2020.
Port Aransas City Manager Dave Parsons says development for workforce housing is slim in the tourist town. In order to bring in developers, Port Aransas Council created the Public Facilities Corporation to begin investments for housing.
The hurricane wiped out a lot of the workforce housing, and it didn't come back. Very inexpensive small house was replaced with a $600,000 house that went into the short-term rental market. So, they didn't all just get built back.
Palladium Port Aransas will sit off of Highway 361 on a piece of land owned by the General Land Office. A $36 million project with a total of 183 units. It will not tax Port Aransas citizens, and a W-2 will be required to rent in the Palladium.
Now, City Manager Dave Parsons does say this is, or at least he hopes, this is just the start of more affordable housing here in Port Aransas. He says he also hopes that groundbreaking for the Palladium will begin at the end of the spring of 2020 and also at the beginning of the summer of 2020. Now, that public hearing is tomorrow night, October 17th, right here at 5 p.m. Mike, I'll send it back to you in the studio.
Okay, thank you, Chelsea. Some